Hey everybody, thanks for watching Real Estate from the Hoodie, blocking and tackling X's and O's for real estate practitioners. My name is Bill Butler. I am the productivity coach here at Leading Edge Real Estate with another exciting edition. Part 3, the art of the price reduction. If you watched the other 2 episodes, if you haven't, you need to go watch it. Part 1, we talked about managing expectations of the sellers. Part 2, we talked about while the property is listed, steps you can take in this report that I've used for the past 15 years in getting that price reduction and making that process easier as we're educating the client throughout the process. Part 3, you're tuning in right now, the moment of truth. All right, you've been on the market for 3 to 4 weeks. If it's a buyer's market, maybe it's more like 2 to 3 months. You don't have any offers. You're not really getting multiple showings. It's time to have the come to Jesus. Yeah. So my question to you is, are you having this meeting over the phone, via text, via email? God, I hope not. If this is the key to getting the property sold for our clients, you gotta sit down face to face with these folks. If you are having a price reduction and it's not something they have mentioned to you on what they want to do, by all means, you have to schedule a sit down with these folks. That serves a lot of purposes. And number one, it shows that you're dead serious about this issue. And it's not just some fly-by-night thing that is just gonna make it easier for you. They know when you call to schedule a face-to-face meeting with them after you haven't been selling, you have now taken control of the situation and are displaying how serious it is and that you care, that you really want to get this sold. So any price reduction that you're doing, you need to have a face-to-face meeting with these folks. When you meet with them and you're in person, we obviously need to show empathy. They're frustrated, you're frustrated. So if you've read Chris Voss's book, which is Never Split the Difference, he talks about tactical empathy. And he does that by a series of phrases that begin with seems like, sounds like, feels like. And we want to head straight to the point of what we think they are feeling. And we know what they're feeling. And it can be difficult for us. We often say things like, hey, thanks for meeting with me. Seems like you're really disappointed. Obviously, this property hasn't sold. Seems like maybe you're disappointed with the advice I gave you at the listing table. Seems like maybe you feel like we just haven't found the right buyer. Seems like you feel like you're leaving way too much money on the table by dropping the price. Seems like you feel maybe I'm not doing enough to market the property. You address all these things up front, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna say, no, that's not it. But if they do, you've got the property report we talked about in the last episode to display exactly what's going on and what you're doing to market the property, to quell any issues there. Once you've walked through that, you need to walk through the marketing report, asking questions. What is it about 2,000 first showings that leads us to believe not enough people have seen the property? Right? What is it about the fact that we've had 10 open houses and 50 people through and no one's come back a third time or a second time? That tells us that we're not reaching the right people, right? Review that report with them. Go over showing that you have empathy with these folks, and it'll be a lot easier to get that price reduction if we've taken all the proper steps. The key, the absolute key here is to meet with them in person. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.